Today I'm going to show you how to get grounded. What's going on, everybody? It's Blake Bowman here with Gorilla Zen Fitness, and in today's video I'm going to be covering the topic of grounding, also known as earthing. Basically what grounding or earthing, what it is it's walking barefoot on the earth, making sure that you're actually getting contact between your feet and the earth for health purposes. Now I know for some of you, you've already kind of written this off as woo-woo hippie bullshit, but what I've done is I've actually included a link to an article from the National Institutes of Health, kind of analyzing the scientific data out there on grounding. And there is evidence suggesting that there is an actual health benefit associated with doing this. Now I don't want to get too deep into this, but the idea is that contact with the earth is very important in order to maintain optimal health. It's something that our ancestors did all the time without having to think about it. But because we're always insulating our shoes our feet in shoes rather, and sandals and things like that that separate us from the earth, we don't necessarily get the benefits. The idea is that when we're touching the earth, there's an actual energy transfer in the form of electrons between the earth and ourselves. And this affects our body in terms of whether or not we have a positive charge or a negative charge. Now this is all kind of complicated, but like I said, there is data out there suggesting that this is very real, and I'll let you read that article that I've included in the description down below to kind of determine whether or not you want to try this for yourselves. Some of the health benefits associated with doing this are a reduction in chronic pain, improved sleep levels, lower levels of inflammation, and a lot of other things like that. The article that I included talks more about that. Now if you're looking to play around with this, then do what I do. Try to come out into nature here like this just for 5 minutes every day and walk around barefoot just like I am. Obviously make sure you don't step on any glass or anything like that that's going to hurt your feet. I would also recommend you stay away from lawn chemicals and other chemicals in general that your feet might come in contact with, because they will be absorbed into your general circulation. Now I can just tell you, just by standing here without shoes on here in this beautiful countryside that I'm in right now, there's a river right here behind me, that I feel great just standing here. And you know, even though there is data suggesting that there is this energy transfer, even if there's not, it's highly beneficial to breathe the air in nature here, this oxygen-rich air, just to be surrounded by all these trees and kind of get a reset. Not to mention, walking around barefoot is mechanically good for your feet. It keeps the fascia loose in there, and it keeps the bones in your feet mobile. Chances are, if you walk around barefoot in the woods for some time, your feet are really going to get beat up because they're probably really, really stiff. The fascia in there is really, really tight. And what I've experienced is just by going on like a 30-minute walk through the woods barefoot makes my feet feel amazing the next day. Just because it's very loose and the fascia in there is all broken up and supple again. So get out there, people. Start walking around barefoot. Now I think it'd be funny if we all kind of shared our pictures of us in nature barefoot. So use the hashtag GZF barefoot on Instagram, tag your picture with that, and we'll kind of look at everybody's barefoot pictures. I think it'll be kind of fun. I just made mine just a second ago. I really hope you liked this video. If you did and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and do that right over here. Also, go ahead and like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. I've included links to both of those things in the description down below. Lastly, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, have me as your coach, then go ahead and click the link down below that says coaching. Other than that, I'll see you next time.